What up, dog? You already know how I go. Make sure you smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. Big five, Islam to the Mobites. I see Salat to the comrades. Salam alaikum to the black men of the nation, especially the fruits, the ones devoted, the muftis, the chief security, the vanguards. You dig what I'm talking about? 212 to the Bloods. I know you somewhere saying 204 back. Mighty to the Lords. Mazel Tov Salam to the Jews. 14 to the G's. And we can go on and on and on. But I greet you in our universal language, Islam, which simply means peace. I want to tell y'all a story real quick, man. I had a guy that I was cool with named Reek. I forget what his real name was. It might have been Tyrese Jones or something like that. Now, I'm starting to see how level 2 work, and I'm starting to see a lot of weird stuff, man. I've been there long enough to see, like, what might play out next. I'm getting that foresight, that vision. So Reek got a bunkie. We just gonna call him Muscle Man, because dude, he was only like 5'10", 5'9", but he was like huge, man. Like, and cut, like I don't know, man. He was just like bloated type of big. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of cut, but he was just bloated. And he had these horrible social skills. Like, he was cool to talk to sometimes. Like, I bump across him, we talk a little bit in the med line or something like that. Like, we kick it. But I seen him come out the hole and go right back the same day. Seen him come out the hole, go right back 3 days later, a month later, go to level 4, come back out, level 2. You know what I'm saying? And I'm wondering, like, why do they keep putting him in level 2? How does he keep getting back to level 2 so fast? He keep going to the holes, coming out. He had 1 to 20. At this particular time, he was on his 11th or 12th year in prison. I could see 1 flop, 2 flops. Me, I even did 4. When you go to a decade and a year or two, some kind of wrong, right? He was getting into situations with guys over stuff like, oh, you bumped into me. Like, he was the type of person that if you bumped into him and you said my bad in 2 seconds, he'll say okay, and then come back later and confront you like, hey man, remember you bumped into me earlier? You said it in 2 seconds. Why take you so long to say it in 2 seconds? You should have said it in 1.9, 1.8 seconds. Like, he was that type of person. Out his mind, bro. Like, weird. I remember the guy in front of him got the last bit of green beans, and he got mad at him because he was in front of him in the line for getting the last amount of green beans. That's not a guy you want to bunk with. So I go to Reek, like, bro, you about to go home, whatever, man. I see you kicking it, walking laps outside on the yard with dude. I'm like, I ain't trying to be all in your business to tell you what to do, but that's probably not the person you want to really hang out with, bro. He be on tip, man, like, and he ain't got no social skills. He like, man, no, he cool. Police keep messing with him. He just be standing up for stuff. I'm like, bro, it ain't just the police. You get into it with inmates too every time. Reek don't want to hear it. All right, cool, bro. I just put you up on game. It's all good, you know, whatever. Boom. I would say no less than a week later, you hear in a room, because it's metal everywhere and desk in there. Ah. He done stabbed Reek, hit him with a lock in the sock, punched him out, eye the size of a basketball. And you know why he did it? Reek that night had opened up a bag of chips, and dude found it disrespectful because it kind of woke him up out of his sleep. So instead of talking to Reek about it, instead of warning him, instead of schooling him, he just went straight to the lock and sock and stabbing Reek. Dude almost bleed out over a bag of chips being opened at night. But that's dangerous. I told y'all stories about this before. You can't be opening up no bag of chips and candy wrappers at night. Guys not playing with you. You messing up their sleep. Especially them guys that been down 30, 40 years, and it get weird and it get real wicked in prison. You dig what I'm talking about? It get real wicked and weird. So with that being said, I write Reek go to the hole too. I don't know why they put him in the hole. Maybe it's for safety or whatever. I write Reek like, bro, see, you should have just listened. Oh man, I know, man. Damn, I ain't know it was that bad. I've been here before. I seen it. You will find these type of dudes in prison that never took accountability for nothing they did in life. Never been taught how Extreme narcissists. They always right. No matter how small the situation is, they'll make it bigger than what it got to be, and they're gonna be right about it. It don't matter what it is. You know, it could be a situation where somebody jumped in front of you on a, the order in a microwave line was mixed up. Instead of saying, "Hey, bro, no, I had next," and then it was him, and it was him, and then everybody agreed, like, "Oh yeah, bro was next." Then he gonna straight out haul off in your mouth, pause, and get the fight. It's guys like that, bro, that come down with 1 to 10, end up catching 6, 7 cases and keep getting flopped over and over and over, and they on their 19th year, and they only had 1 or 2 years to do. Society not a priority to them, even though they might try to portray like they trying to get home. So society not a priority. And when you start running across guys that just don't want to go home, those are the dangerous ones, man. You feel me? If they are, with a couple months left till you see the parole board, you want to go stab somebody in. Woo woo. And I can't lie to and be a hypocrite, because I came out 1 year and I did 4, which I was gonna get flopped the first time regardless, because I didn't have enough time in. But after that, I kept making my bed and I went temporarily insane. So now imagine, I would eventually got it right though. So imagine not having no social skills at all. Imagine being angry all the time. Imagine being right all the time. And then you deprived from women, doing what you want, you being told what to do. That could become a dangerously insane individual. I believe I went temporarily insane. The stuff that I was standing on, the stuff that I thought was like worth fighting for, I look back at it now like, I really fought him. I really spit on him. I really did this. And I want to say this too, like when I upload the paperwork, it's not to brag and say I'm cool, because I can't bring this to a bank and get a loan. I can't bring this to a job and put it on a resume and bring it to a job and get employed. I can't do that. When I upload it, it's just to simply show you I'm not one of these guys on here that's capping or taking somebody else's story, making it mine. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show you, like, I really live this in the joint. I really live this in the street, so that's why I bring the paperwork out. And then that all summed up to, hey, I got some credentials in what I'm talking about. And when I tell you stay free and stay up out these, situations that get your freedom taken, you got to listen to me a bit, because I'm not no square lame on the sideline telling you this and ain't never been through none of the stuff that he talking about. Looking at it from a third person point of view or something like that. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you what it is. Prison, a weird space, man. It's just, all the rules are bent. It's different. That's for sure. It's different. It ain't what you think it is. A bunch of gangster stuff going on. I mean, it's gangster stuff going on. But really, it's more insane than gangster when you think about it. Fighting over noodles and chips and cookies and spots in the microwave and sugar cookies and stuff like that. The story I just told you, we put in that work on that boy, and it turned out to be over 1 meatball and a sugar cookie. We're in the hole going to level 5, from a level 1 to level 5, over a meatball and a sugar cookie. But in them times, you try to make it like, man, it is what it is. This is what we signed up with, this lifestyle, man. Whatever. It was the principle. Nah, it was pride. It was ego. That was the principle. That was the deciding factor, pride and ego, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed the story. Please let me know down below what y'all want to hear next. S&B Spade got a self-help book out. He awakening people. Please support it. The link will be in the bio. Or you hit me up on IG, send you the link. Please support the brother if you can. And I told him this too. If we sell some books, I guarantee you, no members of the gang that he was a part of will buy it. None of the gang members will buy it. And if it do, it won't be more than 2. So I tell y'all, stay up out of the gang, bro. It really ain't no use to it. They ain't got $12 to spend on your book. $12 to support their homie that's doing natural life without parole, that's trying to change his life and change his outlook and change other people's lives.